next to Marcus when he, like, made Lockie chop his so, we walked around the corner and Marcus was eating an apple, and then for some reason, then poor Lockie, like, never, like, had his own iPad, he'd always, like, loan it from this and one and the one time that he got his own iPad, Marcus threw the apple from one side of the locker area to the other. It hits Lockie square. It hits Lockie. It hits Lockie square in the fucking chest, and he drops it. He drops it, and the iPad's a flash. And Lockie's like, oh,
Like that would have been. You know,
and
the like,
Marcus starts running away.
the fuck thing was, when the boys grabbed my fucking pencil case and threw it the fucking windows, emptied the whole thing out. So other guy go and grab it, and then Brain came down and started grabbing my pencil and just throw it across the fucking the
Brandon,
courtyard. And like Mr. Cullen did nothing about that. She's like, "What'd you do it?" And but like, "I don't know, for fun." And he's like, "Oh, okay, whatever," and just walked away. I'm like, "What the fuck is this punishment?"
where, Brandon, where were you when Lockie got hit square in the chest by the apple? Yeah, you weren't even there. Yeah, no, I was right next to Marcus. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny because Lockie came around the corner and fucking hit him. And I remember how Marcus would always, like, loan his school iPads, but you always break them.
Those
So I
others are so
always get really confused on why he gets a new one.
um, fuck. Oh, what else? When I have that fake lacrosse hat and you guys like fucking stole it off me and shoved it in the fucking bin and just tipped the
Yeah,
bin
yeah, yeah.
down.
I wasn't a part
No,
of
that
that.
was
That
that
was
was
Ruben.
Ruben. Zach got it because I got it back. You guys were running around the basketball court. I got it back, and then Zach grabbed it off me, and then fucking gave it to Ruben. Ruben just threw it in the bin, got the bin up and started swooshing around. And you guys got it out of the bin, and then I was sitting on the that little concrete pad depressed about it. And then you popped it on the next side of me, and I'm like, oh, I just threw it back in the bin. I'm like, oh, it fucking pissed me off. And then Caleb came in the next in the period 4 class, like, where's your hat? I'm like, they threw it in the bin. And like now it's back in the bin because it looks disgusting and it smells disgusting. He's like, "Oh, I'm really so sorry." And then you guys walked in and he gave like a he just gave you like a um a yelling match, pretty much. Oh yes, the
Yeah,
orange.
yeah. Zach, what did he do? He threw something at Ruben, and then Ruben picked it up, and Zach was running away. He turned around and hit him square in the face.
I remember when
The
that
funny
thing.
part was Zach turned around and hit him. He turned around and hit him square in
The
the
amount
face.
of bees that came out that fucking orange was like was breathtaking.
No,
Remember, oh, also like in year nine
he
when
smelled
Chris
like orange
started
yesterday.
when you guys were throwing bark around and like it fucking Chris one, it missed me by like a couple centimeters, and then fucking next one you got the biggest fucking bit of piece of bark, pegged it at me and fucking hit me square in the fucking side of the face. Like legit cut me up. I'm like, oh my god, fuck that hurt, mate. Chris is just a dick. And then yeah, good point. What else happened? Yeah, you
I
did.
think he told me once. Yeah.
Like that kid is dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! What else happened? That was funny. Me baking Peaky's front tooth. Fuck, that was funny. Fuck, that was funny. Legit playing Pony Express. He paid the ball, it hit his knee, and rolled in front of him. The ball got cracked. He slipped into the ball. He head first in the ground and fucking slammed his face in the ground. I fucking celebrated 'cause I got him out. And then he goes like, "My fucking tooth! My parents are gonna fucking kill me. My fucking tooth!" And I'm like, "Oh fuck! I'm so sorry." And he's like, "Oh, my fucking parents are gonna kill me." I'm like trying to laugh because I'm like, "This is fucking funny," but I'm like, I felt so bad. His teeth's fucked up. I'm like, "Oh my god."
Um,
He legit
what
went home
about
that day. Yo, I was there for that one.
oh,
Brandon, get my iPad, Brandon, get my iPad. Oh, Simmons was funny.
what about when Ruben beat up James?
Who? Oh yeah, I wasn't there for that.
I think James was like being meant to forgive or something. Ruben was like sort of stood up for him, so he chased James. He started chasing James, and James got caught, and then Ruben like dropped him or some shit.
I didn't have when Pinky's like, "Yo, my brother's a black belt."
The funniest part, James was like shitting himself when he ran. He fucking ran.
You guys ever play collectives? Like in yourself?
Yeah.
Did you
I
play?
remember that one time that this was like the coolest thing I've seen Ruben do. That we were in the bushes or some shit. No, Ruben was waiting underneath that bench or some shit, like in the garden. But like the garden, everything was all the plants like ripped out,
Yeah.
sort of in the middle of school. So he's hiding underneath that on the side. And then I think you were there, and maybe Brandon or someone else. Um, you guys check the bushes because usually everyone goes in the bushes. Ruben looks up and you guys see him, so he dodges like all three of you guys just to run away. And,
I
and yeah, and I think I helped him out because I was like, "Oi, Ruben, get out of the bushes! Get out of the bushes!"
all I can remember was either when you like, Christian was name was like the last person to be in. You caught him in the eye with like my heart, or
Oh yeah,
when
yeah.
Ruben's the
Christian
first
always
one
did that.
in, and you lock eyes with him, and you know he's in, and like he starts like chasing you, and like for the amount of what the how big that kid is, he can run fast. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking, oh, I'm pretty fast. I'm like outsprinting majority of the people, and then fucking Ruben comes in there and just fucking gets me in. Or even better yet, when we're walking down the front part of the school, and then fucking Ruben just nudges it into the fucking those bushes.
Yeah, Ruben.
Oh, they fucking hurt. You come out, they're all yeah, legs and back scratched up, and your arms scratched up and shit like that. And then the one season I had bad hay fever. I was like, "You know, there's hay fever." Grows a bunch of flowers and it just fucking flows in my face, and I just legit the next day I'm sick. No, it's like year 8. It was like year 8 or year.
Um, there's thinking of
Oh, remember that the time where like in year 8 where our lock has changed and like you're legit bullshitting me. Oh yeah, lock's gonna cut. Your lock's gonna get cut. I'm like, oh, so I gotta come to school because I was sick that day. I legit rocked to school, got the bottom locker and my lock, and legit they weren't changed until the next like 2 days. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I legit came to school. Becky felt so bad for it. I'm that gullible. Or better yet, it's when Sebastian year 9 thought it was a smart idea. They fucking grabbed like dirt or mud, pretty much, and throw them on lock and then smudge banana on it. So when they fucking told Miss O'Connor the fuck had to clean it up, I'm like, yeah, you little shit, clean it up,
Um,
asshole.
one strange individual that I always remember is fucking Luke Runciman. The shit he's done.
Oh,
I
year 7, he was fine. And he's so I was hanging out with Blair, but I think it was like one of the last days of school. Luke fought like his Declan kid, I don't know his name is, and then Becky joined in and started helping fucking Luke fight his kid up. I'm like, Becky, what the fuck is this?
yeah. I I remember that whole thing where like I think in year 10 Chelsea was like bending over and he took like photos of it.
Yeah,
And I think Rossi like 2 years later or some shit like
and out about it.
found it. Yeah.
Uh,
How
Luke was
fucked is that?
fucked because in our English class it was Luke, Jesse, myself, Chris, and Lachlan Harrison, and then we had a fucking Tiana on the other side. So you know what's gonna happen there. So Luke's making these sexist jokes and fucking like sliding, like sniffing fucking highlights and shit like that. And then Tiana's like, "Oh, tentacle porn." And the whole class went fucking quiet, and then we just all looked at her. And then the funny thing is, like, when Miss J had to say the N word, and she's like, I don't have to. I shouldn't be saying this, but I have to say it. And then she said it, and like it's pretty funny. Or better yet, one of the sniffles like early in the morning in English class. Oh yeah, no, you go get sent to the office to get COVID test. I'm like, what?
Like Tiana. Is she bald now or some shit?
Yeah, she's bald.
Yeah. And then Chris dated her for ages but never got like sex or some shit.
No, yeah, they dated, and then he said something racist, and she broke up with him.
And yeah, I think David was roasting him for like being a virgin because
Oh,
like
remember
he
like
was like with her for ages or some
friend,
shit.
remember like the first like 2 weeks of like of year 12, like last year 12, and then there's two black kids that had a fight, had a fight in the class. We kicked them outside. This, they picked up chairs and started throwing at each other. Remember that? We like, we like the Ryan and Zach. Like, come to at the Blue House meeting. It'd be so much fun. It was honestly
Wait,
that. So it was funny as shit
what
because
you
like we
know what
tried to
I
break up with.
remember?
Trying
You
to,
guys told me about David like fighting I think Kai in like that esports tournament thing. Was it then? How did that go again? Like I remember it being funny. I think they were cool now.
wasn't it on FIFA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. All I can remember was uh
Yeah.
I can remember in year 9 when Sebastian and Kai were playing like indoor soccer thing, and Sebastian and Kai were having the blue, so like, it was gonna be a big fight. So we had Ribbon on our side. Cause remember this one? Because we like had all the year 9 boys like get up on each side of the basketball court, and then Jackson and like all the boys come across like, nah, we're not fighting Ruben, so we're kind of the your side. Fuck Guy. So legit, majority of the group just came from Kai's side to our side, like, oh, alright, whatever. And then,
This is an iconic clip in the Snapchat.
oh, and then when Piggy kicks fucking Zephyr to shit, they keep break his toe.
Didn't you break your wrist or something?
Yeah, I break Brandon's wrist. That's how you got talking to Chloe Hall.
Um,
I
what about
I wins you, man, with that shit.
um? Oh shit!
Didn't know.
Oh,
Fucking like, oh, that's not gonna happen. So I shoved you and you just fell on your wrist. And like, oh yeah, whatever.
what about fuck?
Peeky back on his toe. That was a funny one.
No, no, there's something else. Oh,
Peeky back on his shoulder.
you did break a lot of bones, didn't you?
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, and Zach's like, I can pop into place for you. I'm looking at Brand. Oh,
What about the one where? Oh yeah, do you know how in the mornings we were always like kick the soccer ball around and shit?
yeah,
Yeah. Do you guys remember that one morning where I kicked the ball and it was heading towards the stairs and hit the ball, um, where those big stairs are,
yeah,
and then I think it rebounded back into Corey Eagleton's
yes,
face.
yes. I remember like in the first like week we had the ball.
Oh yeah, and I remember
Fucking
I was actually trying to hit his head as
R-
well, but like I
Ruben,
said, nah.
Ruben's like, oh, watch this, and then fucking booed the ball and like where the office parties the pitch part with the two roofs and like had that little entrance part like little
Yeah,
caving in part. The ball
yeah.
went up in there. I'm like, for fuck's sake! And then we brought another ball and Ruben did the exact same thing and booted it back up there. And I'm like, well, there goes our ball. And then Ruben again kicked the ball, soccer ball, and straight into the fucking window. Like the first week.
What? Um, surely there's been like good hits like with the soccer ball.
Oh,
Like just
there's one with the David with Josh.
oh yeah, yeah. I was trying to look at that video. I was trying to find that video, but I found that video. I just sent to you bikes instead. But
It's in one of
what?
our messenger group chats.
Surely you upload that video. You got to upload that video. Yeah, I have it, but I'll try and find it and send it to you.
It's in one of our group chats. Fuck, they ever had like no.
Yeah.
Like fuck.
Oh wait, no, I want to post it on Reddit.
There's other ones. He's at the hospital. Um oh there's like other ones like in our group where like fucking he got body slammed. Oh like some of his like soccer like things we did.